So Chad never lets me know when we start filming these things. I don't actually know if we're recording after dark or yet or not, but
Yeah, it's an internal meme we've got going on. So it is what it is. Welcome to After Dark. I'm Chad. This is Jacob and Crystal. We just got done with our show. Episode 7 is China beating us to the moon. And it was such an awesome conversation. We even talked about the new Glenn launch. There was epic things in that show. You definitely need to see it because that new Glenn launch had a lot of stuff that the public didn't quite disclose, or like if you're a new space fan, you weren't going to discover it. But with us, you're going to get to know those cool things. So definitely check that show out and see what that launch really was all about. I want to dig into some fun things for this edition of After Dark. They just released a new space simulator game called Kitten Space Agency. They released it as a public beta build, so there's not much to it. But this game is basically kind of like a passive aggressive response to the mishandling of Kerbal Space Program 2, which that game had charged $50 for an incomplete game. So one of the developers of that game teamed up with another developer and made a game that would basically fix Kerbal Space Program 2, but use kittens instead of Kerbals. So I got to play a little bit. It's pretty fun for what it is. You get put in orbit right away. You don't get to launch anything yet, but it looks so cool. You can Earth looks real this time. And with Kerbal, it doesn't look like Earth. It looks like kind of like a green blue blob unless you mod the crap out of the game, but there's clouds and everything on the planet that they use. It looks really realistic, and the spacecraft look very detailed. So I highly recommend you check out Kitten Space Agency or KSA. They're definitely going to improve the game. It's just in an early beta build. In the future, you're definitely going to design rockets, build 100 like 200 part rockets, and kill your gaming PC and bring it down to its knees. So we'll see what the game actually becomes. Any thoughts on that? Would you play the game?
maybe. I have a computer that could run it, but I'm currently on the Marvel Rivals grind. If you know, you
Oh
know.
gosh.
He's on that grind, maybe.
Yeah, I'm on that grind. I play Rocket and Groot, but maybe I'll be switching to a kitten to fly my spacecraft around the solar system.
The funny thing about the cats in the game, they have these RCS thruster packs, like the jet packs, and when you engage them, they'll like dance with their legs. So if you go left, they'll go like the legs will go like this. Thought it was the funniest thing. And then they'll kind of growl their teeth when you turn on those thrusters. They'll be like, you know, Jacob's favorite sound, the crunch sound that he likes.
Love it. Like that.
My.
That's my impression of Chad making a weird sound.
Exactly.
That was great.
Crystal,
Yeah.
you have a story about Falcon 9 and Starlink, which is out of the ordinary. Do you want to kind of dig in on what's that all about?
Yeah. So they decided to launch 2 rockets just about 3.5 hours after each other, which is really, really insane. Chad was letting me know that that's like the quickest turnaround that they've ever had in history in Florida. So I thought that was really, really interesting. And we were discussing if it is them just kind of trying to show off, which I think we agree that, yeah, I think that's a lot to do in just 3.5 hours from one another. And it takes a big team and a really strong team to do something like that. So I think it's showing off and showing the power that they have and the capabilities that they do. So what do you guys think?
It's probably
Yeah.
trying to prove their point that they can make Kennedy Space Center a rapid launching site where it's a space station. Not in the sense that the ISS is a space station, but that
A spaceport.
right, a spaceport. Sorry, that terminology. That you can launch rockets off of there whenever you need to, and you can send people to anywhere in the solar system.
That's cool. I love that. What about you, Chad?
Yeah, a little bit. I still think it needed to be done to prove those capabilities. I do agree with you, Jacob, on that as well. Also note that it's the same. They launched in the same orbital plane because it was the same Starlink group because they launch them in groups. So I had to ask, were they really showing off? I mean, it is the same Starlink group, so usually you have to wait until the satellites get past a little bit before you can launch them again. So it makes me question if they were or not. I'm sure somebody in the comments might know a little bit more on me on that. If they were, maybe they were systematically rounding out the group and it actually concluded that group, then maybe they weren't showing off. But if they were just doing it just to launch 3 hours later, well then yeah, they were showing off a little bit.
Well, if they could double the amount of Starlink satellites that are going out, that would be pretty useful. All right, what's next?
We might be removing After Dark from the Patreon tier, just because After Dark seems to be performing really well compared to our shows. So we want to make sure that people out there know that before they consider being our Patreon, that looks like you're going to get After Dark no matter what, but we do have maybe some other ideas for our $3 and $5 tier. Jacob, do you have maybe any ideas that could replace After Dark for those tiers?
Yeah, Chad, we're not going to let you guys suffer. We're going to help you out, give you some perks for sticking around for the ride. I think maybe we could open a Discord server for you guys to talk to each other. Perhaps we could give you early access to videos, or maybe give you a little behind the scenes look on what we're doing. Maybe we'll upload the whole episode, bloopers and all, so you get to see how this actually gets made.
No,
Crystal doesn't want that. It's okay. It'll be fine. Maybe we give you a sneak peek into the topics that we'll be covering, or let you vote on some of the topics that you'd like to see in the show. So if you have any ideas, please comment and let us know, because we're open to suggestions.
I think the Discord is a great idea. Definitely builds like a community.
Yeah. Well, we'll get that Discord going when we start seeing that community kind of come together, and then ask for that Discord, and then we'll start building that out for you guys. I want to go to the next item on our list. It's about Christmas coming up. We just want some Christmas ideas for that show. Santa hats.
Grinch? Full Grinch outfit?
Jim could pull off.
What's a good, like? Is there like an extraterrestrial Christmas movie? Because think about it, the only movie I can think of is The Iron Giant. But it's not even, that's like more government based, but still a great classic. That's it though.
Let's see.
Is it? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Gremlins? I don't know.
I could argue that the Grinch is extraterrestrial.
Wow. I agree.
That would be
because he has
a talking point.
That's relatable right there.
There's a film on Netflix apparently called Alien Xmas that I can guarantee is terrible because it came out in 2020, right in the middle of COVID. So that can't be good. So we should watch it.
Yes. Whatever's not good to the mainstream masses is going to be good to us.
Absolutely. We're niche.
Oh.
We could do a show that does the top 5 spaceflight events of the year, and then we could do the top 5 most disappointing spaceflight events of the year.
I like those because New Year's is right around the Christmas vibe. So yeah.
New beginnings.
Yeah, and it's a possibility to have 2 more shows in before the end of the year. So we could still do a normal topic one next, and then we could do the top 5s. I think that's what we might do. And then topics for 2026. It's not too early to think about that year. Well, first of all, we have a new channel trailer. Maybe we should check that out. Are you able to pull that on there at all? Or is it going to take too long? Okay, I'll play it on mine.
Are you not freezing in here?
I'm getting a little bit...
But you're from Maryland. I know.
Yeah.
No, this is horrible.
Did you say Maryland?
Yeah, I came from. I'm not from Maryland, but I moved here.
That I think that place snows 11 months out of the year.
But here in Florida, I feel like it's just as cold.
It's a different type of cold.
Like, I'm
because we're
cold in
surrounded by
Florida.
water.
Yeah.
Like it feels different.
Moist cold.
The water and the water makes things weird because when it's cold, it has to be no clouds for it to be cold. But up there, you can have like these gray ass clouds, but it can
Yeah,
be cold as it.
Maryland was always so gray. I think I developed depression and like
Yeah.
Oh
no, it
my
is.
God.
It is.
every day was gray.
Get off a plane.
It's
If you take a plane right now up north, it's gonna be greenery everywhere. Here, when you get off a plane, it just goes from green to gray.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
Yeah, I think I got
It's really sad.
It kicked my butt when I was living in North Carolina because it was bad enough that we lived like inside of a valley, so it was already really shaded. But once winter came and all the leaves were gone and the sun set super early, brutal.
Branches. This looks
It's
scary.
just sad.
No.
It's like 40 degrees in rain.
I can't.
No.
I can't let you talk about my home state like that because it's beautiful in the fall and winter.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Even the
Don't
bare
get me
trees.
wrong,
At
it's
least
beautiful.
the leaves change color, and you were in the mountains, and that's the best place
Oh
to
yeah,
be.
no, it's great. It's just cold and miserable.
All right, everybody,
Wow, it's beautiful.
everybody gather around. The new channel trailer that I just got done a few days ago. Ready? Go. Ready? Go.
And this is the kind of content that you can expect if you subscribe to our Patreon.
It's really going.
Wow. I get in a good head nod there.
Oh, wow, that's old.
All right.
You guys look like babies.
Improvement.
in that, like
Yeah.
work quad little clip thing.
Huh?
You guys look like babies in like the
Oh,
Towards
when we
the
did the 4 thumbnail looking things.
yeah.
Yeah, we looked not like ourselves, but that's okay.
Is that it from like a year ago?
No, that was like, what, 3 months ago?
Yeah, that's what happens when you do the show. You get stressed out and you age quicker.
They're just stressing us out.
It's my last day.
So it happens, you know?
That's not a lie.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. It was an improvement over what we did last. Is we just used it was an older iteration of the intro, but it used the Artemis rocket instead of the Vulcan, and the Vulcan made it just look cooler. Because the Artemis, it looked like it was just dangling there, just sitting. When you see the engines moving, it just looked weird. But yeah, this one is, I like it because it tells a story. It's more about the moments that we have. And I think this one's going to be a lot more powerful in maybe ads and things like that. I might include this in breaks. So when we go live, I'm going to include this as one of the reels for our breaks. It just shows you everything that we're about. And we're here to have a conversation with you, not at you. And we want to talk space with you, and that's exactly how it starts. Let's talk space with us. So it's the new thing that we want to look at in 2026. We're not here to make a YouTube video. We're here to talk with you about space and as a team. And this is going to foster a better community than someone doing this in a room by themselves. Because doing something by yourself is not fun. And it's harder to do it by yourself as well. So we hope 2026 is a great year for Orbital Edge, and we're definitely glad to have you as part of our community as well. And with all of that said, we want to also do something next year special as well. What is your space story? We want to invite guests here and studio audio, a studio audience, not studio audio, what am I thinking? I want to start inviting people here to see, the show being made. We want to hear your space story, and we'll include it because everybody's story is different. My story is I started doing this because I played a game called Kerbal Space Program, and one thing led to another. And Jacob will have a different story, Crystal will have a different story, and Jam will have a different story. So that's all I have to say. I don't know if you can top that, if you have anything else.
That was beautiful.
Well, I was going to sum up all of what Chad was saying with just, we need to remember what Fast and Furious always says. Family.
Yes.
We want to make this a space family, and you're invited.
Which means we're going to have a barbecue.
I like the space Vin Diesel.
Yeah,
That's
me.
That's you.
I
Or
got
the
the
Godfather.
gold cross necklace under here.
Ugh.
Got the whole thing. Just need a black shirt, and I need to buff out my muscles real quick.
White beater.
Yeah, yeah. Next show, catch me in a wife beater.
Maybe we'll get that Orbital Edge merch in time.
What, Peter?
The Orbital Edge wife beater. Yes.
Well, we should do a little Santa hats on model rockets, and we'll bring them in for the Christmas
yeah.
show.
Yeah.
I've got like 4 or 5 rockets. If anybody can find little Santa hats,
We're
I'll
gonna
bring
do
the
something for
rockets.
Hanukkah and Kwanzaa.
We'll bring everything for everything,
Okay.
and
Miniature.
that'll be our Christmas show.
Because everybody's in the space.
Exactly.
Period.
Yeah. And maybe we'll see Santa enter orbit.
Someday.
Yeah.
Hey man, gotta call Tim Allen for that.
That would be a crazy cameo.
No, Tim Allen.
Tim Allen walks in.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition of After Dark. Don't forget to share this with everybody. Again, I'm your host, Chad. This is Jacob. And we got Crystal. See you next month.
Bye. Who's Tim Allen?
He's the